Hi, Year 3. Back to our money again, and today we're going to be learning about how to calculate the amount of change you get back. Now, change is the difference between what the item you are buying cost and when you hand over money. If you give them more money than you needed, then the person that you gave the money to gives you change. Okay, so that's the difference, the subtraction amount from the amount of money you gave them to what the cost of it actually was. So let's have a look here. If we are going to, let's choose the 30 cents one for now. Okay, if we're going to buy something for 30 cents, and these are the coins that we have, 20 cents, a $1 or a 50 cents. Now, I can't just hand over the correct amount of money for that because I don't have the right, if I don't have any 10 cents or any 5 cents. So I'm going to have to hand over a coin that is more than that and know that I need to get some change. Okay, so let's say the 30 cents. I'm buying something for 30 cents. I would probably, and I've got these amounts in my pocket, I would probably use the 50 cents to pay for something that costs 30 cents because I can't use the 20 cents because that doesn't give me enough, that won't be enough money. And the $1 is more than I need when I've already got 50 cents in my pocket. I would probably choose 50 cents to pay for it, which means that I now have to do a calculation in my head of I've got 50 cents, I'm buying something for 30 cents, I'm going to be given some money back. How much money will that be? So we just use our subtraction skills to go 50 minus 30 is 20 cents. Okay, and again, if we were using the 85 cents, we can't use the 20 cents because it's not enough money. We can't use the 50 cents because it's not enough money. And we can't use the 50 and the 20 cents because that would only be 70 cents, which is less than the 85 cents that we need. So we would have to use our dollar. So we would hand over our dollar and the shopkeeper would give us 15 cents change because 15 is the difference for $1 minus 85 cents. All right, let's just go back and have a look at those coins again that we looked at before earlier in the week. So here is our Australian money, okay? And we saw before that even though we've only got a few different denominations, which is the value of each of these coins, we can make lots of different types of numbers with that, okay? And same with the notes as well. So if we needed to make 35 cents, we could get a 10 and a 20 and a 5, and that would be 35 cents. Or we could get 3 10s and a 5, or we could get 7 5 cents. So we've got lots of ways of making that up to be the right amount, but often we don't have the right amount in our pocket. So then we need to know how much change we should receive. It becomes more important to know this when you get up to working with dollars, because if you don't get the right change, then you might not be getting enough money back, and then that wouldn't be very fair. Okay, I'm going to go back now to our textbook and have a look at the step-in problem. Okay, here's a stamp, and the stamp costs 35 cents. Using only one coin, what coin could you use? Well, we don't have a 35-cent coin, so we're going to have to use one that is bigger, which means that we can't use the 5 or the 10 or the 20. What coin would you use? Okay, we've got a choice there depending on what we've got in our pocket. The smallest coin we could use would be a 50-cent coin. And then we would know that 50 cents minus 35 cents is 15 cents. So we should be receiving 15 cents back in change. If we were to give them $1, then we would need to do 100 minus 35 is 65, or $1 minus 35 cents is 65 cents. Okay, now we've got an apple, and the apple costs 73 cents. Now remember from yesterday, we had to calculate how to round that money. So we know that an apple at 73 cents would get rounded up to 75 cents because 71, 72 would get rounded down to 70 cents. 73 and 74 cents get rounded up to 75 cents. So we would actually have to pay 75 cents. Now, depending on what sort of money we gave them, we might have to give them, our smallest amount would be $1 if we only had one coin. And that would mean that 100 minus 75 is 25. So $1 minus 75 cents is 25 cents. You could use a combination of coins. You might have a 50 cent and a 20 cent and a 10 cent, which would make 80 cents. And that means that you would only get 5 cents change. And which coins will give you the least amount of change? Well, you could actually get 75 cents in real coins by having, say, a 50 cents, a 20 cents and a 5 cents, and then you would get no change at all. Let's have a look at our textbook, the rest of the questions. Okay, now you're going to be calculating the change for these items. So remember, you need to subtract the amount you give them from the cost of the item. And just waiting for it to finish. Okay. Computer's running a little bit slowly. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Okay, so for our first ones, today we're just working with the coins, and tomorrow we will be working with notes change as well. Okay, so for the first one, what we've got is a 15-cent stamp. We've got 20 cents to pay with that. So how much change will you receive? You need to do the calculation of 20 minus 15, and that will be the change that you receive there. Got two 20 cents, so 40 cents altogether. Take away 25 cents. How much change will you receive? Over on the next page, you need to round the price. So round 39 cents. That will round up to 40 cents. Paying with 50 cents. So how much change will you receive? Okay, do it step by step. Don't try and jump straight to the end. Okay, do the rounding first, then pay the money, and then the change you should receive. Similarly, you're going to add these two amounts. You're going to round them. Okay, you need to add 45 cents plus 13 cents. Then when you've got your total answer, round it, either up or down, and then you're paying with 70 cents. How much change will you receive? And for our step ahead, add the prices and round the total. So again, that's a very similar one to the above one, except that we're going over $1 this time. So you're going to round your two prices to $1 and something cents. You're paying with $1.50. How much change will you receive? This is all very practical maths. It's something that we use every day. Okay, so it's a really important lesson that we know how to work with these sums, whether they're cents or dollars, but it's a really important skill that we need to know. So please do your best and take it step by step, making sure that you're getting it correct. Okay, you're going to go and do pages 228 and 229.